What if your woman cheated on you?
Spouse support. Bro.
That was quick, innit?
all the way. My feelings are hurt.
See how I changed? By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offense to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. Episode 99.
99 already.
I got 99 problems and
And the podcast ain't one.
damn, man. 99 and it's just the two of us, bruv.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy out here.
All good, man. All good.
Nah, man, it's good.
Got the sparkling water today.
Why?
Just felt like sparkling water, man. I've never liked it.
It's your age, man.
Yeah.
You're just starting to. I mean, I clap olives daily now,
Is
and
it?
it's like I hated olives growing up. Now, I can't walk past a pack of olives without diving in. Like I eat olives like crisps now. I just eat them,
Yeah.
and I'm not even sure if they're healthy for you, but I don't care.
They must be, man.
I don't know.
They've got seed in them.
Nah, anything that I like.
It's got a hole in it.
Yeah, they take the seed. I get the ones with the seed. I ain't got time to think about.
If it came from a seed, then it's healthy. It must be healthy.
Well, it came from a seed, yeah.
Yeah. Then it's healthy.
Okay, then. Well, I'll take that because everything else I eat is unhealthy these days, man. I tell you what, I've been looking at
What you been looking at?
these Peloton bikes. I'm thinking about it, bruv,
I actually, yeah, I've seen them.
because it's the only way I'm going to get cardio done.
What, the one on the adverts?
Yeah.
Yeah, get it, man.
They want like what's it, 1,300, 400?
Yeah. I'm out, man.
And I thought,
I'm out.
because I've done my research, pardon me,
Yeah.
and it was like 1,300. I'm like, all right, realistically, this is where I have to start doing maths.
Yeah.
How many times a week am I going to use this? Right? Now, if I'm paying that kind of money, I need to be on it every day. Like, I can't be
Well, you need two rest days, man.
weekends then, but I'll be doing it every day.
In the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I'm paying that much money. I want to run that shit into the ground.
So how long are you looking to do it for?
Well, I'm going to base it on
Okay.
what we used to cycle. So it would take me, how long did it take us? It took us about an hour from Ilford
Yeah.
to get to Victoria Park.
Yeah.
But then I had the extra 40 minutes, maybe 30, depending on how I felt. So I want to look to go on it for about an hour and 30 straight.
What? Every day?
Yeah.
Rah.
Cycle.
What? A steady speed?
Yeah,
or?
steady speed. Not like crazy. I'm
about
not
to
going to
say,
go
man.
nuts. Like, bruv, I'm not going to go nuts. Not yet. Like,
Yeah.
I want to build up to going nuts.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go nuts off hand. Like, I think when I start, I'll probably start 45 minutes every day.
Yeah.
Build myself up.
Yeah.
And then start doing the mad ones. Because we did, you know what, I've got the mileage here. We did, I think, like 30 miles.
Yeah, but that's like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean, we were cycling all out and we weren't cycling regular. So what I'm saying to you is if I'm doing that every day, my body should get up to speed quite quickly.
Yeah, it will. 45 minutes. I'll do an hour max. I want to go over an hour. Personally, I wouldn't.
Now, I need to drop. I need to do proper car. I want to sweat.
Bro, you're not like, you're not.
Nah, I need to drop, bruv. Like, I just feel, I just need, it's not even drop. I need to just tone off.
Yeah.
But I need the cardio. Like, I do press ups every day. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and I do it with the medicine ball. So I fry it and do all that madness there.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I need to do cardio. And that's where I'm struggling because at the minute, I just don't get enough time to do cardio. Where I walk with the dog, it's not really running terrain. It's just a bit mad where I walk.
You want something that's going to get you results. You know it's going to get results. And if you're consistent, it will get you results.
And also, they want £30 membership a month to do their little classes. And I'm like,
For real?
yeah, but
£30.
the good thing is Apple do their own thing. So if I pay an extra, because I got Apple One. So like basically it's like, you know, the subscription package, innit?
Yeah.
I got the family one.
Yeah.
So they all go on it. So if I think I pay an extra £3 or £4, I get the fitness one as well, and I could do the cycling classes.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about I'm trying to find ways where I can be at home.
Yeah.
And do stuff.
Yes. I think that's why I got the treadmill.
Yeah, because I don't want to build a gym in my house because I ain't going to train like that.
Yeah.
If I want to push weights, I need to be in a gym.
Yeah.
If I'm doing cardio, I think that's doable from home. Like I can do that because I could still be on the bike, and if the kids are messing about, because I could pull it in the garden. Like when I'm ready to cycle, pull it out in the garden. I got the fresh air. I can just go for an hour, and I can see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it's like grand 300's just a lot.
Yeah. They want that in one go.
No. They said, you could do it over a monthly payment. I'm not a fan of that either. So I'm gonna have to figure it out, basically.
So I do that in monthly payments, man.
I'm just not. I hate doing that stuff as well. Cause it's interest free anyway, but it just annoys me.
Unless you get another credit card.
No, I don't do credit cards, man. I got one, and I'm keeping it that way. I don't want any more, and I'm trying to get rid of that one. You know the problem is with credit cards, right? Like I'm not maxed out on it. I'm cool.
Yeah.
But every time I think about getting rid of it, some shit pops up with the car.
Yeah.
And cars hit you when you least, like, the other day I thought about, what was it, £400 for some brakes because they were totally gone. I didn't realise they were gone.
Is it?
The guy was like, they're gone. Like, gone. That's how he even driving, like. It's like, oh shit. What was that noise when I was braking? So like, boom, £400. It was like, what? Card, bang.
Yeah.
So it's like, when I get caught out, I need a credit card. So credit cards for me is just when I get caught out. Because when I don't use it, and I think this is bad, these credit card companies, they're out of order. When you don't use it, they start writing to you, oh, we noticed you haven't used your card. Like, there was like a whole year I didn't use it.
Yeah.
There was nothing outstanding, just didn't use it. They wrote to me, oh, Mr. Alexander, we've noticed you haven't used your card lately. You know you can get all of this functions. Yeah, I know. Not using it. And then one of them threatened me. They were like, we're going to lower your credit rating if you don't start.
What?
Yeah, I got threatened.
Can they do that?
They can.
No, seriously, they can do that?
Yeah, because I weren't using it.
What?
So what I did, I brought, what did I buy? I bought something that I was going to buy cash anyway. And I just put the money back on it. It was just like, all right, I've used it now. Yeah, they threatened me, man.
So yeah, but you can lock off the card though, innit? If you wanted to. And,
I can lock off.
They can't take no credit off you.
No, they can't take credit. If you ain't used it, they can't do nothing. But they can lower your limit, yeah.
That is... I've never...
So if you don't use it, and there was a long period of time I just didn't use it.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we might lower your limit. What? Why? I like my limit. Like I like to know. With me, it's like a little conscious. I like to know it's there.
Yeah. You know I could just dip in, you know.
Don't give me like $1,000. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Just leave it.
It's big people out here, man.
It's just So I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah, I'm. That's why I use it for emergencies only.
Yeah.
Only, and I think, but I hate credit cards. I hate them. They're
good for building up your credit score, I guess. But that's,
yeah. But if you don't need to do that,
then don't.
That is my. We talk a lot of shit on this podcast, right? But please listen to us on that. If you don't need to build up your credit score, get rid of your credit card. I only have one for emergencies. Do not use it for anything else. Don't think it's free money, because it's not.
And that's what I did when I was younger.
Oh, we made that mistake. Yeah, I made that early.
Yeah.
I signed up. It's when I first started working in the West End. We went into Barclays and I signed up and they were like, have a credit card as well. This is when I was green. So I had no credit card, nothing. So everything was just like, you sign up and you just get it straight away because you got no history. And it was like, boom. So I got a Barclay card. I went into Nike Town, just went nuts. Trainers for BOs. Boy, when that month statement come, boy, they wanted money. It was like, huh? I got to pay this back.
I I don't think there wasn't. I wasn't educated in how to use one.
Well, none of us were educated money-wise.
Like, I think, why are they asking for the money? You know what I mean? like two, I got two at the same time, and I just max them out probably the same week.
Yep.
And then they're asking for money. I'm thinking, why you want the money? Like you gave it to me. Do you know what I mean? And then they kept calling. I'm gonna pay it.
But you know what? I didn't realize the flex because, and you know what? When I used to go on dates with girls, they didn't realize the flex either. So we both didn't realize the flex.
Yeah.
Because with American Express, you got to be earning a certain amount to get it.
I think, what was it, 50K or something like that?
Something 20, crazy.
25 grand above? Or,
yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
And I got an American Express card years ago. I ain't got it now. I got rid of it.
Yeah.
And taking that out and flexing, even the waiter would look at you and like, oh. Yeah.
Look. Sir, would you like from this list?
The flex was grand. You know what I mean?
No, it was like a 25 grand limit or something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then I got rid of it because I was going, that was my dating card. Like if I go out on dates, bang, look at the American Express, done. I was trying to get to the black card, but I never got there in the end. But the black card is when you know what I mean? You're moving money.
Moving some mountains, man. That could never have been me back in the day, man. Never. Man, I screwed up my credit history so bad.
Yeah, I think we all go. The thing is, our parents.
It took a while to build it back.
Well, my mum especially, it was like, own your house before you own a car. You can't live in a car. That's why I was always slow on the uptake with driving.
Yeah. Because
for me, it was like, well, I can't live there.
Yeah.
I need to buy a house. But there was no education behind how to do it.
Yeah.
It was just
do it.
Go buy a house. Okay, well, where do I start? Who do I listen to? Where do I go?
Yeah.
Whereas today now, Aaliyah comes to me, or even when my kids get old, they'll come to me. You know what I mean? Bang. I mean, I'm teaching her now. So she's ready. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think for us, we just never had that financial education.
No, and I think maybe it might be the generation of our parents. Probably that's not the way that they were, taught to.
But they were taught to just save, innit?
And just say it. This is the advice. This is what you need. That's what you need to do. But it's not how do you need to do it. Yeah. And I think that's a bit. And
that's what messed up a lot of us, like our generation.
Yeah.
It messed them up a lot in terms of financially.
Yes, definitely. But I feel that now, like obviously with social media, and you've got access to the information straight away.
Yeah.
And also you can, you've got like not even just access, you've got breakdowns. You can just Google anything. You got breakdowns of it, and it makes it easier for you to teach, our kids as well. On top of that,
yeah.
But also life experiences as well helps on top of that massively.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like I'm at that stage at the moment now where I'm teaching my son. We're talking a lot more. I'm teaching him about certain things and certain topics that he's probably going to get taught in school.
Yeah,
that he needs to just hold your ground on.
Just tell him, look, when you get a credit card, don't go on dates with it. It's not free money. All right? Don't give the homeless person £10 out of that either. Yes, it's a flex.
Yeah. That flex is gone now.
Now when me and Susanna go, I just walk past him like, get away from me, man. Don't touch me.
But I heard about you.
I'm married now. I don't need you. It's crazy, bruv, man. It's just crazy, I tell you, man. You see Messi's debut, bruv. He's got to destroy that league,
Yeah, because it's dead.
He didn't even try.
It's dead.
Don't matter if he's dead. So is the owl, whatever it is.
It's getting better now.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? People.
No. Do you remember Shanghai? The Shanghai.
That's a different league.
No,
man.
it's not. No,
that's a different
Everybody
league.
ran over there. Tevez ran over there. What was he doing?
Yeah, but for the money.
He was like the best player in the Premier League. And he ran over there and you never heard from him again. In fact, I'm going to look him up. I'm worried. Man went to China, just disappeared. Carlos Tevez, where are you, man? Like, I need, hey.
No, I remember that. But I think the Saudi League, obviously, I'm not saying
I'm getting a season's pass on Apple, innit? They because basically Apple showed again.
The Saudi League?
No, MLS. This is,
MLS?
but what I'm saying to you is, you remember I was saying this, like I said this, probably maybe 10 podcasts ago, maybe longer.
Yeah.
And I said, streaming services need to start doing this, right?
Yeah.
Now, Apple have got MLS and baseball, I mean, whatever, but it's a precedent. So it's like YouTube are trying it. So they show the Champions League final and things like that.
Yeah.
But we need more like, I standardly watch like, Italian football if it's on like a streaming service.
Yeah.
If I've already got it.
Yeah.
I know, because Amazon Prime, obviously they do their Premier League football and they do tennis. They do all the tennis.
Yeah.
So it's just cornering the market and finding that niche. But yeah, Apple own the rights to MLS. Like, they're on it.
So who's going to do the Saudi League?
Who cares about the dead Saudi League where locusts are flying around? Who wants to play there?
They're getting tax-free money, bruv.
Yeah, that's the only good thing.
I mean?
But what I'm saying to you is, well, the thing is, you know, it's a dead league. And you know Messi's in a dead league. And Messi's getting paid the equivalent anyway. I think he's getting like something like 4 million a year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's just stupid.
That's just,
And he's also, because basically Beckham done a deal.
No, you mean a month?
No, I saw it. I think is it a year or... Hold on. I saw it because I remember... The crazy thing is, my missus was asking about it. And because she said, oh, why is he playing for them? Because she was like, that's David Beckham's team. And I was like, yeah, he's plays for them now, man. And she even watched the game because we watched the game.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the game was quite good. It was all right.
Was it? Good quality football.
Mate, look, we're used to watching Haaland. Like, De Bruyne. Come on, man. Like, it's not... It's...
See Man United trying to sign a fake Haaland. Hoyland.
I'm not saying nothing, man. I'm not saying nothing. I just, yeah.
But he looks good, man. He looks like Haaland 2.0.
I can't find this thing. I'll find it later and send it to you. But yeah, he's earning... Messi will earn more than 100 million a year in playing salary and bonus. Oh, that was Barcelona. Why are we going back here? Coming into MLS, he signed MLS.
Yeah, so it won't be 4 million.
Worth up to 150 million over 2.5 years before additional compensation from MLS partners, Adidas and Apple.
So it's 4 million a week. Must be that.
It's not. It can't be a week. I have to look into it properly. But I remember it's 4 million something. But he's getting paid dough, basically. He's on this trajectory. And Beckham started crying, innit? Because it was the last minute.
Yeah, waste, man. Why is he crying, though?
Nah, it was an emotional moment.
Why?
Nah. Because you know what? It was...
They don't get relegated.
Nah, listen. You got to understand, right? See, I can't even argue that because Arsenal paid their way into the league. You know, listen, if you want to know the history of Arsenal, just ask any Spurs fan. They will tell you because they hate us that much. This Spurs guy, like I work with, he's like, yeah, your team didn't even like play to get into the top league. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, before the Premier League, you man just formed this league and paid your way in. And I looked it up. He was right.
That was wild. And never been relegated.
Never. Never. And he goes, now you're trying to do it again with the Super League. Oh! Wait, hold on. You're doing it too.
That man was trying
exactly.
To what are you talking about?
Spurs fans are just different, bro. Different. But yeah, so like the game, this is Messi. It was the final minute. Yeah. They were 1-1. They haven't won a game all season.
Well, how many games have they had?
I don't know. They've had like 10, I think.
Do you know what? That's another thing as well, because Phil Neville was the manager.
What, of Inter Miami?
Yeah. Before they got rid of him. Sacked him like a couple of weeks ago.
That might have hurt their friendship.
But he was that close to managing Messi,
That's why Beckham sacked him. Messi was like, if you want me to come there, you get rid of that dickhead. So like, final minute, free kick. My guy steps up. And you're like, if he scores this, like, this is crazy. My man just knocked it in, and the ball, it actually looked like a Beckham free kick, bruv.
Yeah.
That's how deep it was.
I saw it on Sky Sports News.
And Beckham was crying.
Yeah, I see Vicky was behind him, or Victoria. Posh Spice.
The thing is, right, this is the version of Messi we're going to get that I'm going to love. He's not playing for nothing now, bruv.
Yeah, he is.
No, he ain't.
He's getting a fat salary.
No, what I'm saying to you is, before, see, Ronaldo, he's still got a chip on his shoulder. Yeah. He still feels hard done by everybody in Europe now.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that the team that he went to was winning the league, and then when he went there, they didn't win the league.
And then the fans are saying, "You're shit. Messi's better than you." They've said that, it was on the thing, and he goes, "Why are you here then? Why you go watch him?" Right. So the problem is, he's been competing with Messi.
Yeah.
But the problem was, and I realised this when Messi won the World Cup, Messi was never competing with Ronaldo. He was chasing a ghost because the Argentinian fans said he's European. He don't play the Argentinian way. Yeah. He's never going to win a World Cup.
Yeah.
He's not better than Maradona. He's not this. He's not that. Now, you check the stats. Yes, this is blasphemy for every football fan that have their thumb at Maradona's ass. He's better than Maradona.
Oh, 100%.
And I'm going to stand on that.
Yeah.
You just have to look at the stats. Maradona didn't do shit in a domestic, like, at the level Messi did it.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's year in, year out. That's not every 4
exactly.
years.
Not after you have a snort of coke, then you run up and do the hand of God. There's all questions over Maradona and his brilliance. There's no questions over Messi. Yeah, I'm jumping out the window on this one, bro.
I don't know why they call it the hand of God. They're so dumb.
And the thing is, it's like Messi, when he won that, you could see the relief. And it's that moment when I was like, you don't even register Ronaldo like that, do you?
Yeah.
And I think Ronaldo, because he would have been somewhere watching that.
Yeah.
He registered that. Because you got to look at his outburst since then. It's been random, sporadic. The other day, the Saudi League is more competitive than America. It's like, mate, why are you...
Is that what he said?
Yeah, like, why? Why are you even saying that? He's trying to get attention from someone that don't care.
Yeah.
He don't care. And it's when you watch him play football now, there's no stress. Because he's done it now. He's won the World Cup, so no Argentinian fan can say nothing to him. Because he practically dragged. Bearing in mind, they lost their first game to Saudi.
And he scored 2 in the final, innit?
And he dragged them all the way by the scruff of the neck. If it weren't for him, they would have never won. And you got to look at it. It's quite weird because they got Di Maria in that team. They got like brilliant players.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't be struggling to get through.
They rely on him, innit? Because
But now he's playing for the fun of it now. We're going to see we might see the old Messi. When he started at Barcelona, when he was with R10, and he was just playing for fun.
Hopefully.
I mean, we're going to see it in MLS, and I think, yeah, all right, MLS is not competitive. Like, it's not. But...
And he's the captain already.
Well, wouldn't you make a captain? I did that for him in my Colchester team on FIFA. He's captain. Yes, Messi plays for Colchester now. We've won the Champions League about 4 times.
Did you see the Man United Arsenal friendly yesterday?
I did. And you know what? It's a wake-up call.
You think?
Of course it is. Like, you got all these Arsenal fans talking, right? My thing is, we need a striker.
Yeah. Same. That's why we need fake Haaland.
Declan Rice.
I didn't even see him.
You and me both.
I didn't see him.
So, Okay, it's a pre-season, so everyone like,
What's the penalties about as well, man?
You won.
Your man lost twice in one match.
Yeah, I know.
That's just.
I just don't get it. Well, they're practicing penalties, isn't it?
For what?
They practice them. Well, you got to practice penalties, I suppose, isn't it?
You practice it in the practicing fields, like, in training.
I don't know, man.
Like,
But the what's it? Havertz.
Not feeling him. But even United.
I mean, I'm hoping Arteta has a better plan because.
Yeah, but it's just a friendly, man. Because at the end of the day, United, we won all our friendlies last year. Like, we're banging in goals like 3-4, like every match in it. And then the first 2 games were dead.
Yeah, but it's just a little bit of a wake up call, a nudge, because we're gonna play you lot week in, week out, right? So it's good to know. Right, we've got beat now.
Yeah.
We've got all our players in, our so-called. They were all on the pitch. The only person that was missing was Partey. Okay. Because he's still deliberating whether he wants to go Saudi or not.
Yeah.
If he goes, we need to replace him. Like, that is adamant.
Who are you going to replace him with?
We need to buy someone. If we need to go all out for that Birmingham guy, then not Birmingham, Brighton guy, Caicedo.
Oh yeah.
We need to go all out. We need a replacement imminently if he goes. But I don't see why we signed Havertz. I don't understand that signing. We've got Smith Rowe.
I don't. And Smith Rowe played well. In the last match.
under 21 thingy. He's playing. He practically.
I don't know. It's the same with Mason Mount. I don't get it. I don't get the signing.
So, yeah, I ain't got much to say on it, to be honest. I just think it's a wake up call. Arsenal fans need to shut the fuck up. They ain't gonna like that from me, but they talk too much. Did you see that Rice baby from one of the Arsenal fans, Cecil?
No. What happened?
See, this is why we are a laughing stock, right? Nah, and this is...
It's something my son sings, man.
Nah, you know, I need to find it. It was on ASTV. And Cecil did... You remember that guy, the black guy with the kind of high toppy fade looking? You seen him before?
What, on AFTV?
Yeah.
The one with glasses?
Nah. That's I forgot his name. That's not him. But hold on, just give me a minute, and I will find it. Where is it? Cecil AFTV? No. Oh God. Where are we? Twitter. Twitter will always have this, man.
Yeah, man.
I'd have to.
Elon Musk. I don't like him, by the way. He posted up a post of there was this naked woman that went into a shop, like a bakery, and she put all the bakery on her and everything. Like she went around the whole thing, like all of the bakery, in the thing, like drenching it on herself, and that went round the counter. So whatever food was there, putting on her head.
Why was Elon Musk posting this?
I think he was saying something about is there a mental health issue in America or something like that. It's like a tongue-in-cheek type of post.
Absolute weirdo.
I thought, why are you posting this? Because and the thing is, his feeds come on your feed. I'm not even following him.
Twitter,
I'm not following him.
Twitter's gone crazy now. It's about threads right now. Twitter's gone crazy. But look, right, here it is. This is why we're laughing stock. I'm going to play it as well. You ready?
Let's kick it.
Look.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Rice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabbed a hold of me tightly. Flows like a harpoon, daily and nightly. Will I ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights. and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock the mic like a vandal. Light up the stage and watch the chump like a candle. Dance, come to speak it and boom. I'm feeling your brain like a poisonous mushroom.
I don't know.
When I play a dope melody, anything less is a best to offendingly. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit balls that the kids don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Rice, baby.
And this is
Oh
why.
my gosh.
Right?
For real.
Let me tell you something.
Man really did that then.
Let me tell you something. When we lose, when we go on a little bit of a losing streak, this is going to come back as a meme, sorry.
Yeah.
And we're going to get destroyed. Things like that will make me stop supporting Arsenal. Wow. And I'm serious. Like, I will support Man City. You keep pushing me. I'll just become a glory hunter. When Man City start losing, I'll be supporting Newcastle.
Yeah, but Pep's gone next year though.
Then it's Newcastle I'm supporting because I believe Sandro Tonali.
Yeah.
He's the guy, bruv.
They're playing tonight as well.
I want to watch him. He's the guy. And I don't understand why we never went for him. He plays in Declan Rice's position and he's better than Declan Rice.
Same, I don't. But anyway, it's all right.
But that's what I'm dealing with Arsenal right now.
That's shocking.
Yep.
That is shocking. That's bad.
Yep.
That is bad. Man, yeah. That's really bad. I can't say nothing. It's bad.
Right, you know what? We're going to hit some topics. Well, it's not even topics, you know what? Did you see that podcast? There's a random guy talking, and he's talking about older women and younger women.
No.
And see, I'm going to have to play it because I don't even want to play it, but right, let me try and break it down without playing it because I find it a bit. So basically, he said,
yeah,
the younger girls know how to give head better than the older women. Now his language was all off, because he sounded a bit pedo-ish.
Okay,
I've got to play it, bruv, because I don't particularly, you know what I mean? It's a bit, it's worrying. Like, it is worrying. It's like, mate, you shouldn't be talking like this, man. Like, you're big man. Like, and it's
it's English or
it's an English podcast. It's an English podcast. Hold on. It's not even a topic. I stumbled upon it and I was like, you know what? Nah, we got to talk about this today because there's something going on with men. Here we are, right?
Head that a young girl gives you be different to the head that an older girl gives you.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, like, as a fact, without going into too much detail to try and incriminate my rascal out life, a younger girl's head game is different to an older girl's head game because she can go on the internet and find 6 million ways of how to make a head game better. These old women, I don't even like doing that.
Yeah,
because you're stuck in your ways. You met man and they didn't put nothing in
Now. Where do I start with this, bruv? Like, I mean, guys need to really
choose their words.
Think. Just say it in your head.
Yeah.
And say it multiple times before you actually talk. Because I think he's our age, like he's in that region.
Yeah.
Like, with everything that's going on, with all the BBC personalities and stuff like that, younger girls, like, what are you doing? Like, you should have said younger ladies or women, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, I don't even know how you're going to
It's got to define
it properly.
Yeah.
Like, why is it even a conversation?
Then
There's certain things, like we laugh and joke, like the other week we're laughing and joking about Adam 22. We laugh and joke about these things like that, but he's serious about this thing, so he's had an experience and he is serious. And it's just a bit weird to me.
Yeah. I think he probably could have said,
Why say anything?
when he was younger, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man.
It's just weird,
I
isn't
don't
it? When you get to a certain point in life, there's certain conversations that they don't even need to be had, really, unless it's between you and that person.
Yeah.
Like if you've got an issue with something that's going on, and you talk about it with that person, you say, look, listen.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he weren't baiting anyone up. He was just saying, look, this is his thing.
Mm.
But he's making himself look very suspect. And if you read the
Is that
comments,
what the comments are saying?
comments were going crazy.
Right. What were
Like,
they saying?
Basically, like, what girls are you looking at in your big 40-year-old age? Young girls, what are you talking about? Like, and it was, you know what? I'm not doing it justice. I'm going to read one of the comments, right? A couple of these comments. So, what we got here? Someone just put an R. Kelly emoji. Man like him shouldn't be around young girls. Red flag. He will groom them. See? Police, someone needs to check this man's phone, search history and everything. Just go. He will be wandering around Brixton Market harassing young girls in his 50s with the rest of the young girls. Some guys, podcasts are very easy to do now. They are.
Yeah.
And obviously some people, you know, we see in our comments, oh, what are you doing that for? What are you saying that for? I get that, right? But it's not everything you need to say. I know everyone's looking for this shock value. I think, you know what, the crazy thing is, our show is called Don't Get Offended, but we do the least offended. Like, we offend sometimes, but the title, you would think, these guys are just,
They're gonna rip like
they
people apart
shock value all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
But we don't.
Yeah.
We don't,
No.
right? And you go back through the 99 episodes, you'll find out. Yes, there is some times where we've spoken and it's been a bit, oh, damn, we went there.
Yeah.
But it's never, you know, there's always some sort of direction. We know what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Then there's not a line that's crossed completely.
No. I mean, we're habitual line steppers. But I just think, about it, guys. That's what I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Like, podcasts are easy to set up. Yes, do it. I agree. I think the more creatives that are out there, the better. But sometimes, man, watch what you say.
It probably didn't come out the way that he wanted it to come out. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say nothing, man. But
And there's things there is an art to this game, because even like my wife, she listened to the podcast last week, and she went, "You came out of that comment really quickly. You said what you had to say, and you left it for everybody else. There is an art to doing that. I don't do it by mistake.
okay.
There's an art. I say something,
Yeah.
and then I leave it to everybody else." I know when you're unsure, you just mute up. And then the other two, they just go. There is an art to doing it.
Yeah.
And I think if you are going to have podcasts, you have to learn that art. And I think more so as a black man, I don't know whether he should have been saying that, man. We're under fire enough as it is.
Well, he's under fire more now.
Yeah.
I think it's clear. It's clear he shouldn't have said that. But I think if he looks back at it, he'd probably.
I don't think he would. I think a lot of
He
people
might come up with an apology. If you're on social media and you're getting a lot of like flack, you've got to come out and say something.
It depends how big you are as well.
Well, that post seems to be pretty big now.
Yeah.
Who's it that posted it?
It was the Shade Room that posted it.
Yeah.
But I don't know the actual podcast.
Yeah, but if they're posting something like that up, yeah.
Well, let's get into it anyway. That was my only thing I wanted to do. I've got an interesting question that someone asked me. it's quite a good one as it goes. It's would you take your woman to court for spouse support if she was the millionaire and the breadwinner in the family and you broke up, basically? Because you can do men can do that now. Because Mary J. Blige, she has to pay her husband spouse support.
Is it?
Because he's used to a lifestyle. And when they were together, he had that lifestyle and he wants support for that lifestyle now. So she pays him a spouse support now.
This is two ways. Yeah, it's two ways. Two ways you can do this, man. So you can be a bit more traditional and be a leader as a man, in a relationship or of your household. Or
what if your woman cheated on you?
Spouse support. Bro.
That was quick, innit?
All the way. My feelings are hurt.
See how I changed it?
My feelings are hurt.
Because I knew what direction he was trying to go. So I'm going to change it now.
Feelings are hurt. You know what I mean? Like, the pain, nothing's going to take the pain away.
Man is just on this now. Like, the pain, man. Nothing's going to take that away.
Them 4x4 Porsches. Can cry in one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I spent it on a Porsche. Yeah, 4x4. Yeah, it's mine, isn't it?
So your answer is, if that happened, yes.
It depends.
And if you broke up and it was just a grow apart thing, are you claiming spouse support? Bearing in mind you've been with her for a long time, so you're used to a lifestyle.
Well, I'm not looking to grow apart from anyone, so there must be some sort of like fireworks or something that happened. You know what I mean?
Chris is playing victim already. It ain't even happened.
I'm unsure, what's happened here, man. You're hiding something. Do you know what I mean? Spouse support.
So you are spouse support.
It depends, man. What?
For me, let's say I married Oprah Winfrey just to be, because she's a billionaire. You say, I'm marrying her. She's a billionaire, bruv.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm getting that Billy. One way or another.
Yeah, of course.
I'm getting that
What's
Billy.
What's that man? Stedman.
Yeah. He's been trying to marry her forever.
Well, then they're still not married.
His game is so weak. Man's been trying to marry her forever.
Stedman,
Yeah, man, Stedman. He's been trying, poor guy.
She knows. What, is he proposed?
I think he's alluded, but...
Well, he's not proposed to her.
I think he's, when you test the water sometimes, see where the woman is at. Yeah. And with her, I presume it's always been, nah. She likes her money, man.
She probably told him as well.
Yeah, she likes her money.
Straight. It's not happening, you know that.
I think, I wouldn't even be greedy as to be like, I want money. Yeah. I'd be like, look, listen, because if I'm in that position, we got plenty of houses everywhere, innit? So I'm being like, you want to give me one of them houses? Mortgage free. I don't want no mortgage on it, so you got to pay that off. Yeah. You got to pay that off.
This is what you're doing.
A lot of them rent their cars. I'm like, I'm not renting the car. You got to buy that outright.
Yeah.
So I'll have the car I'm in. That's what I drive every day. That is my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in them cases as well, some cases the guy takes the kids. There's been cases like that where the guy has like Britney Spears, for instance, her partner had the kids for a while, so she had to pay him. That's deep, man. If she earns, you're talking about she earns millions, you don't.
Yeah, but as a mother, that is like...
Yeah, but Britney was...
so bad.
Britney, it's another classic case of in the industry too early.
Yeah.
That's what fucked Michael Jackson up, man. Like, he was in the industry way too early. Yeah. You got to remember, he was the front guy of the Jackson Fives, and he wasn't the older one.
And the way that they were treated by Joe.
Yeah, and he was.
I'm only going off that Jackson 5
biography.
Yeah, I'm only
going
off
off that. Stick in it when they didn't sing right.
I'm only going off by that. Do you know what I mean?
That's minor, man.
We don't know like what really happened. Do you know what I mean? But
what I'm saying to you is, it's a classic case of those. If you notice, people that have been in the industry early, like even Chris Brown, to an extent, like there's things that the fundamentals haven't been dealt with because they've been too busy creating this career.
Yeah.
So Chris has an anger issue problem. No, he's my number one guy, Chris Brown. Yeah,
Chris Brown, not Chris Samuels.
No, not Chris Samuels. Chris Brown. he clearly has some sort of anger issue.
I had to say that. Just imagine if someone just tuned in just now, or just like just
like
on that
Chris, but they're still gonna do it. You know, people do that. They'll cut it and be like, John said Chris.
Yeah. True. And then they'll just cut out what I just said and just roll on with the clip.
See, I told you, he's not holy. He's not. He's got anger issues. That's why he's always like that. So Chris Brown, he was like, it wasn't dealt with. Yeah. So it came out in different ways. Don't get me wrong, he's still my number one. Like, he's my guy, but we have to acknowledge certain things here.
Yeah.
Britney, something fundamentally is wrong there. It just is.
Still wrong, isn't it?
Little bit. She occasionally dances nude on the internet just for fun.
That's just weird.
But you can't question. You can't question it though. It's woman empowerment. You can't question it. You can't. You do it, they'll come for you, bruh. They'll come for you.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything, man.
And then Michael's the conundrum of all conundrums.
Saying that this is just like
what the streets are saying.
Yeah, what the streets are saying. This is a video that I saw the other day. Yeah, this is what I saw the other day. There was a guy who interviewed one of the Rockefellers, and I can't remember what his name is and that. And he basically said that they created the whole, the whole empowering women movement because of a couple of things. So they couldn't, they could only tax half of the population.
Right.
So by getting more women to work, they were able to tax everyone.
Well, this is the thing, right? I'm surprised it took them that long. Because my thing is, this whole traditional thing, women need to be at home and do whatever. Like, even in my house, right, I'm like, I couldn't find anything more annoying than someone being at home. Because I'm serious. Like, Susanna will tell you that's what I'm like. Because for years, she's always said to me, boom, like, if we get in a position where I can work from, like, I can just be a mum.
Yeah.
And not go to work, then that's what I want to do. And I'm just looking at her like funny, like, nah, you go and work like everybody else, have your own money. Like, and my thing is, it's like, I worked this out from early. The more money you get in, the further you can go, the more you can do. Yeah. Now, it works the same with the government. The more you can tax, the more money they'll get in, the more they can do whatever. So it's like, I'm surprised it's taken them this long to get their rights. I'm really surprised. Like, you got to look, women's rights has only really kicked in what are we in? So let's say probably last 70 years, maybe top end 100, maybe, right? They've only had certain rights to vote. Yeah. It's never been.
I think things like that is just ridiculous.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is it's ridiculous.
They couldn't do those things.
But it's ridiculous. But what I'm saying to you is this is how dumb the people running the world are.
No, but then on the flip side of things, what they wanted to do, because back in the day, the mother would be the one that stays at home, and then educates the kids, or like helps them grow, nurtures them. If
you are working the economy, you're like, let's say, I don't know, back in the day they did coal mining or whatever, let's say. and let's say you got a workforce of just me and you, and both our missus now come to work. You're getting double the workload, double the workforce. The government can tax all 4 of us.
Yeah.
Like, for me, and then I translate that into my household, for instance, I don't want anybody staying at home. You're just running up gas and electric when you could be out working.
No, 100%. And the thing is that I agree in the terms of, like, you know, if you're both working, your dreams, fulfilling your dreams will be a lot quicker.
Yeah.
In the long term, you can do a lot more things.
Yeah.
And that. On their side of thinking was more on the side of they want the kids in the schools so that the governments can grow the kids. You know, they can teach the kids themselves and not the parents. So keep the parents away from the kids.
Yeah.
And they grow them the way that they want them to be, and which is why you see the generation that we have now. Yeah. Which is, you know, a complete different generation to what we had growing up. Yeah. And it's always changed. They're always tolerating more and more and more, or less and less. Yeah. It depends on what you're talking about. Less of what's it called? Like, you know, beating at home, blah blah blah. But more of like, we can do what we want kind of thing. That kind of mentality. So it's kind of messed up. In both terms, there's goods and there's bads in both. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think whatever, if the children of the household are respectful, then you've done a good job. Whichever way you've gone about it, you've done a good job. Yeah. If the kids are, you know,
unruly,
then obviously you need to go back to the drawing board.
But then equally, you can't swear for your kids. That's the thing. You know, you could. I know kids that were disciplined.
Yeah.
And I don't want my daughter anywhere near them. And then I know kids that weren't disciplined and they had the life of Riley and they're cool. And then vice versa, it goes the other way where the ones that are disciplined, they're fine. They're like, and the ones that weren't. So it just depends on the child.
You're basically saying you can't win.
You can't.
You can't win.
And this is the thing I would try to tell, like, someone I know's had a baby, like, recent. They just, like, I think last week or the week before.
Yeah.
And I tried to tell them, I was like, you know, they come with this new, there's nothing more annoying to me than a new parent that has all this philosophy.
Yeah.
Right? And what I mean is, it's like, oh, I'm never going to slap my kid. I'm just going to talk to them. I'm just, when they misbehave,
When you're at that moment, at that time, when they said something outrageous.
I'm in year 20. So when I look at them, I'm just like, you're an alien to me. Wait until they start getting flagrant. Wait, because when they get flagrant, I'm going to take my phone out and I'm going to record it because I want to see how you handle it. You can't, sometimes there is only one response to certain things, man.
Yeah.
There is only a response. Sometimes as a dad or as a mum, you have to show your teeth sometimes, and there is nothing wrong with it.
Nah, there isn't.
This ain't even the first one. I was listening to another podcast, and the guy, he had a kid, and he was saying, oh, you know, I couldn't imagine, I don't understand parents that discipline their kids. And I'm like, you've been a parent for literally 2 seconds.
Children need discipline. I was gonna, you know, there's a point of like respect. There's a point of like, you know, not getting out of control. They need discipline, but obviously not. They don't need to be battered.
No.
You know what I mean? But there needs to be some form of discipline. Some discipline can be your voice, your tone, the way you raise your voice. I mean, I remember my mum. I was like, you know, my kids were being a bit not bad, but like, you know, I had to check them.
Yeah.
And my tone of voice changed, and my mum was like, don't say that. And I'm
don't
like,
you find it annoying?
And I was like, rah,
yeah,
coming from you.
Yes.
Who did what to me?
And then they act like they never did that. It's like,
Raw.
I never did that to you. No, you did. You did. I've got the scar.
Did worse.
Parents, they don't remember what they do.
I'm like, Mum, like back in the day, like obviously it's easy for you because there weren't them kind of rules there, but I have to use my voice then. Do you know what I mean? If I'm not gonna, use my hands in a situation, I'm gonna use my voice.
So actually, we're stronger than you because you used your hands.
Or objects.
Yep. I had everything, man.
What was it? Whatever was near.
Whatever she could get reached to, that was it, man. That was it. You know what I mean? I hate that, man, when they forget what they do. I'll tell you the best one, though, was when I had my mum round for dinner, and she had this thing. If we didn't finish our dinner, like, you won't have nothing. So she would say, eat up, finish it. So, like, I gave her a big plate.
I remember those days.
She had like a big plate of food.
Yeah.
I could see she was struggling.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had to, bro. It got me, man. I was sitting there. I was like, you better finish that. The power. My sister looked at me. And it's one of the ones where she was laughing, but she's thinking, you're feisty. You're feisty.
What did she do?
Oh, I finished her plate. Yeah, I finished it. But, it was a begrudging... I see you now. I will get you. But it's one of it was like a turning point in our relationship because it was like, oh, I'm here now. I can actually say something. You can't do nothing. Finish your dinner. I just kept a straight face. Just finish your dinner.
Do you remember the days when the beating stopped hurting?
Yeah, because I was getting like beaten by my brothers and that, so it never really hurt.
Yeah.
So the day I remember the day she hit me with a it was a belt, and it was hilarious because it hit me across my back, and I just carried on playing my Sega Mega Drive, and she just looked at me, and I looked at her, and I carried on playing, and at that point she realised the power had gone. But she had one more thing up her sleeve. She threw me out. So just pretend it hurts, guys. Because if you don't, you get kicked out. You remember you picked me up that day. She threw me out in the rain. It was November. And Chris come with his Ford Fiesta. We packed all my stuff into his Ford Fiesta. And that was it, man. Yeah, I got kicked out. She tried to hit me. It's like, what you doing? Like, stop. It don't hurt. Like, go away. It's like a, like a little flea. What's that? So guys, if you're in a household where you're still getting a bit of licks, just pretend it hurts because you get kicked out and then you got to figure out where you got to live at the age of 17. It was long. What about you?
My one was more, it just stopped hurting. I was just looking at my mum, was like, all right. Is that it?
Do it again.
And she did it again. So then,
the thing is,
she had her card. All right, I'm going to tell your dad. I was like,
the good thing is, you had another tear. There was no tear for me, bro. It was, I'll see your man. Get out.
Yeah.
That was it. At least you had the little safety net on your dad, and it was like, all right, well, that might hurt.
So, why did I do that? Sweating like until we got home. Oh man.
My mum used to do sniper ones, boy, where you think she forgot.
Yeah, same.
But she didn't.
Yeah.
And then it was just on. Like, you thought you'd won for the day. Nah. We was just getting started, boy. Long. Them mind games. But the thing is, they make you stronger because in that point, you start to get ready for it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I was getting into fights as well, outside, like in school and stuff, where I was taking these hits and hitting back. So, and these are people that wanted to hurt me like that.
Yeah.
So when it came to getting discipline at home now, it just didn't hurt.
Yeah.
It was like,
minor things.
do this all day in my sleep.
Even the weakest shot wasn't like this.
Oh, it's crazy, bruv, man. It's crazy. Growing up, but you know what? It sounds like people listen to this, they'll be like, you had a mad child. No, it was good, man.
Yeah.
My child was good.
Definitely.
I played, I did things, I understood things. I went out, I played till the rule was don't come home till the street lights come on. And even then I went home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was running around playing football, doing whatever. Nowadays, these kids just don't do nothing without their phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just depressing watching them.
Yeah. Different generation.
It's like you ain't got no childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, what can you do, eh? What can you do?
Different generation, man.
Let's get on to another topic. You know what? We swayed so far. I don't even know what we were talking about in the end. Oh, would you spouse support? That was it.
Right. Wow.
So my one is, I'd accept it. Yeah, man. I'm going for that spouse support because I know if it was me, they'll be taking everything.
Of course.
So I want half.
Of course.
That's it.
But say that the billionaire that you married.
All right,
Say
Oprah
that-
Winfrey.
Say that
Speak
they
it
said
into existence.
say they turned around and said to marry me, you need a prenup.
Well, no, you can have a prenup. I think the prenup. Who was saying it? I was listening to something because the prenup is basically it protects everything up to that point. So if I get married,
so after marriage,
I've got it's that lifestyle I'm living.
Oh, is it?
But I won't. Her billions will be protected, basically. So realistically, let's say, like I marry Oprah, she ain't gonna make billions in the next. Let's say we stay together for 10 years.
Yeah.
Realistically, now she's not gonna make another billy because it took her.
But all right, but say she does.
If she does, then I'm having 500 million.
Wow.
Because I'm with her.
Yeah.
I'm running a home. Let's say we had kids. Not that she's gonna do that now, but you never know.
Yeah.
And I'm running the house. I'm running the lifestyle. Like, you got to pay me because now I'm at home.
I see.
I'm sitting at home building this house, this life.
Yeah.
Not that I'd ever be a stay-at-home dad, but because I can't stand them, by the way. But yeah, I'm sorry to the stay-at-home dads. I am. There was this guy, right, in my daughter's old school, and he was a stay-at-home dad. And I remember he goes to me, so what do you do for a living? So I told him. And then he goes to me, I goes, so what do you do? I'm a stay-at-home dad. Instantly lost interest in him, man. It was just like, I don't want to talk to you, man.
Man actually
Yeah,
said that.
because his wife earned enough for him to just say he'll pick up the kids, do the school run. And you know what the crazy thing is, though?
I remember you told me about
I
this.
did not see a wrinkle on this guy's face. He was he had no stress, no qualms. He was the happiest person alive. He looked younger than me and he weren't younger than me. So it was like, there is something to be said about it. But equally, I think the man in me, and that's just me being, what would girls call it, misogynistic?
Yeah.
I think it's just me being me, that I want my own money.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to anybody
100%, man.
and be like, could you put £100 in my account today? Like, I just don't want that.
Babes, can you put £100 in my account?
It's just long.
I'll do the dishes. I did them.
What, you mean put them in the dishwasher?
Yeah, I did them. I even did the washing up, the clothes, the laundry as well.
And this is what I'm saying. I like to have my own independence. So for me, doing that, nah.
Yeah,
and I know it's bad, but I don't respect men that do that. I just don't. Sorry. I just don't.
I'm with you on that, man.
Go out to work, man.
I'm with you.
Even if you earn something minuscule, that minuscule amount is your money. If you earn like 24 grand a year, that's yours.
And the thing is, even so, they could get an au pair. You know?
Yeah.
And the au pair could could help out, and he goes and gets a job and gets his
because
own
you
money.
got enough money.
Yeah.
That's it. You got enough money to do
something.
it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's just me, man. But I'm sure a lot of people be like, "Oh, you do it." It's like, no, man, don't do that. Right, let's get on to the next topic, bro. This one should be good, man, because the Royals are getting a pay rise, innit?
What?
They're
getting a pay rise.
King Charles will receive a pay rise from UK taxpayers from 86 million to 125 million. Although it's his fault that the king would be taking a pay cut, it has been revealed that the monarchy will receive a huge pay increase. The royal family's grant is due to increase from 86 to 125 million. The rise will not kick in for another 2 years. However, in 2025, the King's Public Fund will increase by a projected 38.5 million, giving the monarchy an annual spend of 124 million point eight in 2026. So let's talk about the cost of living.
What cost of living?
So everybody's struggling. Inflation's going up. People shopping bills. Everybody's felt it. These motherfuckers are getting a pay rise.
There's no cost of living if they're getting a pay rise.
There you go.
Clearly not. There
you go.
Are they giving the jewels back as well?
You know they ain't doing that. You know they ain't doing that.
Nah.
What can you do?
The cheek,
What can you do?
How can they justify that payment? That pay rise? How can you justify that?
You know what, right? And now this sounds like I want to stick up for them. Have you ever spoke to anyone, mainly the Americans, but anyone outside the UK, right?
What about the UK?
When they come here,
Queen. Do you know the
that's
Queen?
where they go. They go to see the palace.
Yeah.
And it's insane to me because it's like you're literally going to go stare at a building.
Yeah.
But they a lot of people flock there to see this family. So they actually do create revenue, which is insane to us because it's on our doorstep and we're like, in fact, we want to get so far away from it. We're scattered all over the place other than London.
Yeah.
We don't want to be anywhere near them.
Yeah.
But they do generate revenue. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
We're just not seeing it.
Yeah, but they do that. But at the same time, if you're meant to be seen as like the head of the country, the nation, and your people are suffering, so
Subjects,
your subjects. Your subjects are suffering, who are working their asses off every day. Yeah, collectively, every day. And then getting taxed on top of that. And then on top of that, so their payment is not going up much. People are getting pay rises. People are not getting pay rises. The majority is not getting a pay rise. So you're getting taxed. The tax is probably going to go up anyway as well at some point. And then the cost of living has gone up. Like my electricity bill was £150 and it's gone up to £450.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a month.
Long.
A month.
Long. Bruv, you're paying a small mortgage.
That's just mine. Like, forget everyone else's. That's just mine alone. So think of the other people there. So then wouldn't the thing be like, do you know what? Out of this 38 million that we're gonna get, we're gonna divide it up, and that's gonna come out the tax that we collect from you. You know, ain't that like them old school? The king,
yeah.
The old school. That's what they probably would have done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that, but
they're doing it. Yeah.
These guys that are backing this paedophile guy that's in their family, Prince Andrew, yeah, and they've reinstated him.
They've covered that up well.
No one's talking about that.
I know. They're talking about Meghan.
I'm done with them. And on top of that, they stole the jewels and they're not giving them back. Do you know what I mean?
That's never going back. That's never going back.
And they're giving them a pay rise.
Yep.
Who decided that they get a pay rise? Who decides this? They decide it.
No, I think it's the government itself, Parliament, because they don't outright. Basically, they don't. The reason why Parliament's there,
they give themselves pay rises.
Yeah and no, because the reason why Parliament is there, is Parliament is supposed to be for the people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, we know it's not.
Yeah, right.
But that's the illusion. So
democracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because basically, technically, Charles should be making decisions. But if you do that, you're going back to
the old days.
Yeah, but then equally,
but then what's the point in being a king?
I think he can give because he can't give direct orders. I think he can give direct orders to the Royal Navy because they're his. There's certain things with the army, they belong to him. They don't belong to Parliament. So if he wanted to get funny, he could stage a coup, and the army would have to obey. It's crazy. Like when you look into their history, there's a lot of things that are there and they haven't been changed by law. They haven't been changed. So if he wanted to get a little bit froggy, he actually could.
Whoa.
So if, let's say Rishi Sunak said, I don't know, like Rishi wanted to do something, then Charles said no. Yeah. And then Richie said, oh, well, doesn't matter because you created Parliament, da-da-da-da. Yeah. He could probably command his Royal Navy or the Royal Armed Forces because they're royal. That's the key word there. Yeah. They're not
for the people.
No, he's royal. His Majesty. Right? They're his.
Yeah.
He could turn and be like, shut down Parliament. They would have to obey. That's the thing. There's certain things that hasn't, like when you look into it, it hasn't changed. Like they're there. It's just wording. I'm sure, like if they thought it was a real credible threat, they'll try and change it. But if Charles turned around and was like, "You lot are mine, the army's mine," that's it. It's nuts, isn't it? That's how close we are. If he woke up and got a bit, had an episode, just started getting a bit schizophrenic or bipolar, we'd be fucked. Imagine he just wakes up one day, actually, I don't want anyone in charge. Let's say if he turned around and said, because we know the royal family are racist. Let's say he said, I don't want a foreigner running this country. Shut down Parliament. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It could happen. That's what people don't understand. When you look into it, there's certain laws that has not been changed. Yeah. I don't know whether it's for a reason or they forgot.
No, they never forget. They know all the rules or laws inside out.
Yep.
They know which ones. Yeah, they know.
So they play this game of sitting dormant and, everything runs for the people behind. Parliament's never been for the people.
No. Not in the slightest. Never.
It's always been about the rich and that's it.
Yep.
Who benefits who? That's all it comes down to. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But what can we say, man?
I can't believe that. 38 million, though.
38 million. 38 million.
For what?
Yeah.
What, for the lovely lifestyle that you already live? While it's everyone out here struggling.
It's the problem, man. It's they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Like, I think, is it next month? Is it this month or next month? The ULEZ is kicking in around here. It's going all the way up to the M25.
Weren't they doing some protests or something?
That ain't gonna work.
What about the cameras?
I mean, people in Upminster have been cutting them.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. He's gonna push it through. It's done. It's a done deal.
So when they cut them, they put them straight back up, or what's happening?
Don't know whether they're putting them straight back up, but they're getting replaced. So basically, end of this, I think either the end of August, it kicks in the whole of the M25. So anything within the M25.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't want to pay, you drive up to Brentwood.
Yeah.
After that, if your car's not compliant, you pay the £12.50. So the minute you hit Upminster, £12.50. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
They're slowly.
They're just draining everyone.
They control everything anyway, but they're controlling. It's like some open control.
Yeah, they're just draining everyone of everything.
Yeah.
And then you ain't got nothing.
You can't enjoy nothing.
Nah. You ain't got nothing. It's just crazy stuff.
There's a judgment for these people anyway, so.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Not everyone's going to make it.
No, they're not. They're not, bruv.
They ain't going to make it either. Definitely, that'd be the first.
All right, well, let's talk about Noel Clarke, bruv. He's seeking 10 million worth of damages for false misconduct allegations. The actor and producer Noel Clarke is seeking approximately 10 million worth of damages from The Guardian over their article expose regarding his allegation of misconduct towards several women. Clarke has alleged that the articles had a catastrophic effect on his career, and as a result, he's taking them to court to claim back his financial loss as a result. Now, good on him, because police investigation stopped. They ain't done nothing.
Yeah. Too right then. So he's taking it all the way to them.
Doubt he'll get 10 million, but he's going to get something back because he's pretty much done at it.
Yeah, his career's over.
And it's like, why would you do that?
Even that show, the one with Ashley Waters.
Yeah.
So
Bulletproof. That just went.
Oh, too right for him, man. If that's what he needs to do, that's what he needs to do.
It's a shame. I mean, see, you got to be careful here because, all right, the thing is, now he's going on the attack. They'll dig something up, and that's the thing. I'm
just saying, whatever is in the information I have at hand.
Yeah. That's how we're gonna approach this. I think because, like I said, did you hear about that other BBC presenter Dan Wooten? He got done for
Wooten.
Yeah, he's got done for misconduct. Let me find the article. He's got done as well. So it's a bit. There's something iffy going on with all these guys, man. Like, it's just iffy, man. It's people are getting hit left, right, and center. And Dan Wooten, he used to terrorize Lily Allen, and she come out and just basically said good. Like, she tore him a new one. It was hilarious. So basically, here we go. Journalist Dan Wooten accused of offering colleges thousands of pounds for sexual material. GB News presenter Dan Wooten is facing allegations inappropriately offering colleagues tens of thousands of pounds in return for sexual material. The Sun and Daily Mail publishers are looking into the allegations made by the journalist's ex-boyfriend, who claimed to have seen evidence of the presenter asking specific largely straight colleagues for footage of them performing sexual acts on camera. Wooten has denied that any illegal actions took place and has not commented further. That sounds like a bit of a boyfriend scorned, but...
Whoa, do you know what? I'm not even going to say what's wrong with people. It doesn't surprise me anymore.
End times, bruv.
Yeah. It's going to get messy, man. It's going to get very, very messy. It's the end times here. The lake of fire is in preparation for these people, man.
It's like someone's taken a pill. And over these last 6 months, they've just gone nuts. It's just like there's something every week to do with some sort of misconduct.
Nah.
And it's just like, what is going on?
And more people keep saying that it's not them, it's not me, and then one of the people that would say it's not them, it's going to be them the following week. It's going to be the other one the next week.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's not good to be in that kind of industry at the moment right now, because
I've never wanted to be in it.
Just based off like they can dig up your past, can dig up your. You know, whatever they can find something. If they want to find something, they'll find it. They'll find a way. They'll find a way.
It's just crazy, man. It is nuts. It is nuts. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's like every week there is something new. Every week it's like another presenter's got a hit, and it's like, well, what are you guys doing, man?
Yeah.
Just do your job.
Every week someone's a sex predator or a paedophile or both. Fuck. It's too much, man. This is too much. I can't. This is why you have to disassociate yourself with certain people. If you don't really know people, you need to disassociate yourself with them in that kind of way. Like in terms of like, you can say hello and all that, but you don't need to hang around or anything, or you know. You just don't know. You just don't know. It's like even like obviously my middle child daughter, she's gonna go to school in September.
Right.
So obviously there's gonna be new parents in there. I need to know the parents like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, things like that. I don't need to know them like that because I don't know them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
So it's.
I hate the school run.
Yes,
I hate it.
Yes, same.
There's nothing I like about it. I don't want to talk to no parents. I don't talk to anyone. I just want to drop my kid off and go home.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that COVID has done. It's made me having to do the school run now. I avoided that shit for so many years. Every now and then I'll turn up for the school run.
Yeah, same.
COVID has made it so, because, you know, jobs are now flexible. You can stay at home. All of a sudden, you can take the kid to school. What? Why? Why have I got to do this? I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's a crazy world we live in, bruv, man. I'm just, I'm done with it, man. This is why I stay home. I don't go out nowhere.
Yeah, and you're right to do that, man. You're well within your rights, man. Well within. Like, majority of people are just scummy, man. You just get to know them, and they're just like, they've got some sort of like, I don't know, something in the background, some either hidden agenda, or they're jealous of something, or they want something, or they don't like that you've got something, or allow it, man. My circle's my circle. That's it.
That's it. Simple as that, man. Well, I ain't got much else, bruv, man. I'm pretty much, I'm out. All the topics are just like, I picked the specific ones.
Yeah.
Because majority of it is just, what I find as well now? Certain topics are just below my age range. I just think, I don't talk about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so much going on that now it's just like, I got a filter.
Yeah. Which one? Yeah.
I have to filter now because it's just going insane. Absolutely insane.
It's wild.
Have you tried the new Thread app yet?
No, what is that?
It's basically Twitter on Instagram.
Twitter.
It's called Thread.
Oh, THREAD.
Yeah.
No.
It's basically what Mark Zuckerberg has done has made Twitter.
Is it?
Literally that. It's just Twitter.
Is it outlandish?
No, it's not crazy like Twitter.
Okay.
Are you on it? Are you on it? Moves the Thread. It's not. It's just Twitter. It's a little bit. There are rules on this at this
It's a
page.
PG version of Twitter.
Twitter's just, it's out of control.
Yeah, Twitter's bad.
It's scary.
Twitter, anything. You can post anything on there.
It's scary.
Anything.
Twitter is
Anything.
Yeah, Twitter, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
On Twitter, I ghost, man. I just check out everybody else's pages, man. I just ghost. Like,
Everything.
I'm one of those stalkerish people, man. Just go through, don't do anything, don't post. No.
Don't like, but I saw it.
I will tweet like music videos just to keep my account active, and it's just like, oh, look, I'm here. I don't do anything else, man. I need to do stuff, but yeah, it's a PG version, but everybody's over there. Everybody's liking it.
So everybody from Facebook has gone over to.
No, basically, when you download the app, you just transfers everything from your Instagram to this app. So basically, it's your Instagram that's now Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, your Instagram's still Instagram.
Yeah.
But now you got like a Twitter version that's like Instagram. That makes sense.
So you can post, you can comment on
can
posts,
tweet,
you can retweet, blah, blah, blah.
It's not bad. I think Elon's going to sue though.
Yeah, well, let's see.
He's fucked up Twitter anyway, man.
Yeah, he is. I don't like him. I don't like Zuckerberg. I don't like any of them.
Right. Episode 99, man.
Yeah, man.
Next week is 100. 100 episodes. You've been with us that long. It's crazy, man.
100 episode.
We got to do something for that episode. I don't know yet. We got to do something.
100%, man.
But guys, my name is John Alexander. I'm out. See you next week. Peace.
Humble servant of the Most High Yah Uwa. I'm Chris Samuels. I'm out. See you next week. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and hit the like button.
And leave comments, man.
Yeah. We're nice guys, you know? We don't bite.
Peace.